Hello and welcome to Fractured Legacy Productions. My name is Mordain, and I'm going to be continuing my Dillon the Hacker video breakdown. And no, not breakdown as in I'm trying to insult him, so far so forth. Breakdown as in I take sections of the videos and I break it. I take the videos and I break it down into smaller sections and comment my opinions on various parts when I decide to pause it. The video that I'm starting on now is Undertaker 1127 is a coward. I'm going to hack you. So let's dive right in.
Listen up, Undertaker Freak 1127, or as you're henceforth known, the guy who got hacked by Dillon the Hacker. I am sick of your...
If you hacked him, did you change any account info or anything, or what did you do? Because how's he gonna know if you hacked him unless, like, you removed videos or changed his password or anything?
Stupid opinions, and sick of you spreading lies about 4chan on the internet.
So you're sick of his opinions? Well, then I'm really gonna piss you off. And you're sick of him spreading lies about 4chan, which you were just previously saying in other videos sucks? You're contradicting yourself a whole bunch so far.
Now, as you may or may not know, I am the leader of 4chan.
I've heard you say it, but it doesn't mean I know it, because I've done some research, and I forgot to mention this in my first video. I'm kinda tired of him running around uncontested. I've seen maybe 2 people actively contest him. It was, I don't remember their names. I believe one was like Sonic Soundtracks 1, I believe. And then, what was the other one? I'm gonna look that up real quick. Helps if I spell it right. Okay, so, I don't know. I'm just gonna look up Dillon the Hacker on YouTube. Yeah, it was Sonic Soundtracks 1 and Adam Isaac. And then there was one other kid that Adam Isaac gave a shout out to. It was a kid for some type of parody, I believe. But anyways, yeah. So those are the 2 that I know are actively going up against him. And then the one kid that made a parody. So, although making a parody isn't really actively going up against him, and then apparently this Undertaker Freak 1127 was doing something that made him not happy. And so if that's 3 people, I'm going to count myself as the 4th, because I'm tired of seeing not so many people contest someone that's willing to say that they're the leader of a new generation, because I definitely didn't elect him.
And I don't like it too much when some parasitic troglodyte like yourself...
Okay, I've seen this video before, at least up to this point, so I'm going to keep going, because right now is not the perfect place to make this comment.
Insults our legion. My first problem with you is that you have such a high and whiny voice. I am a real man, and as you can tell, I have the voice of a god.
I can't tell that you have the voice of a god, because that's an insult to my god. Yeah, and just because someone's voice is... yours might be lower than his, I wouldn't know for sure, but if he has a high annoying voice, even if yours is lower, yours is still annoying. You'd probably sound better if you weren't angry all the time.
You sound like a little girl with your annoying squeaky voice. My second problem with you is that you don't have a good vocabulary.
Okay, and as far as this, not having a good vocabulary, I'm gonna go back in the video, and then redo the part where I was originally gonna comment.
My first problem with you is that you have
that's
such
not
a
back
high...
far enough. Here
Now,
we go.
as you may or may not know, I am the leader of 4chan, and I don't like it too much when some parasitic troglodyte like yourself...
Troglodyte. No, it's troglodyte. Hard G. Troglodyte. Not troglodyte. I mean, I don't know if it's the audio or anything. It might have just sounded wrong. You might have said it right. I don't know, but it sounded wrong. So if you're going to make fun of someone for having a not good vocabulary, make sure you can pronounce words correctly too. And yeah, I've made mistakes in speaking. I stutter, I stumble, I make mistakes, but I'm willing to admit that. And parasitic. A parasite is something that infects something else. So is this person... Oh wait, I forgot it was your internet. I'm sorry. So he's probably infecting your internet.
Insults are legion. My first problem with you is that you have such a high and whiny voice.
I'm gonna go forward a little bit.
I have the voice of a god. You sound like a little girl with your annoying squeaky voice. My second problem with you is that you don't have a good vocabulary. You constantly misuse big words, and when you use a big word, it's obvious that you're reading it off a piece of paper.
And like I said, I haven't seen this person's videos, this Undertaker freak. I don't know, maybe he doesn't exist anymore or something. But how do you know if he's using big words that he reads them off a piece of paper? Is he, like, actually on camera? Can you see him reading off a piece of paper?
What do? Write down a bunch of big words before making a video and crowbar them in so your fans think you're smart?
I don't even know if there's a comment for this section, so...
Pathetic!
Well, that's not very nice.
Your day of reckoning is coming. I am a true hacker. I give you 1 week, exactly 1 week to make an apology video to not only 4chan, but to the entire hacker community. If I don't see that apology video, you will be hacked into the ground. Never mess with an expert hacker. This has been Dillon the Hacker. You better have that video made before the week ends.
La 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 la. Okay, so that's that video. And if one's not supposed to mess with an expert hacker, I'm doomed. And you're constantly threatening to hack people. And then I guess that... Oh, and your video says I'm going to hack you, but you said you already hacked him. So yeah. And as far as threatening to hack people goes and hacking websites, if that makes them back off from, you know, contesting you, I want to remind people that depending on the level of hacking, I don't know if maybe it's like just your YouTube account or whatever account on whatever website you have, there's not much you can do about that except for make a stronger password. And if this guy happens to hack my YouTube account, I can just, you know, make a new one with a stronger password and let people know that it's me. So, yeah. But if he goes so far as like hack computers, like actual full computers, like laptops, computer towers, something like that, then I don't know the group offhand. I don't have it locked away in my head or anything. But there's a group you contact for people hacking you, because it's kind of illegal, like I've said before. And then, you know, Dillon the Hacker is sunk. Yeah. And like I said, all he wants is the hate and the response, because I don't know much about his subscriber trafficking or anything, but I can see on this window that he has 4,604 subscribers. But most of the not comments, but most of the like and dislike bar on this video, it's mostly dislikes. So, yeah. And I'm assuming probably ever since he started roasting PewDiePie is probably when his trafficking spiked. And like I said, he wants the responses, he wants the attention, and I am a fool for giving it to him. But what he wants is anger back. That way he can keep working off of the anger. Which is why I'm trying to approach this in a semi-calm way. I'm not going to get angry, I'm not going to yell. But yeah, like I said, if you want someone to listen to your point, you don't have to sound so angry. People like me would listen to your opinion and have more respect for it if you didn't sound so angry. And no, it doesn't mean I'm a pacifist or a wimp because he's yelling at me and I'm gonna go cry to mommy. No. And this next video is called I Owned 4chan. And again, in the description, 4chan sucks, 4chan sucks. 4chan sucks. If you supposedly own 4chan, why would you say that it sucks repeatedly?
Well, 4chan. Looks like Big Daddy Dillon had to own you. Yeah, that's right. 4chan.org, the website that I'm the leader of, had to get a spanking. Lately, there's been nothing but cancer on 4chan, and I had to introduce a little bit of Dillon therapy.
Dillon therapy to cancer? Well, the thing about cancer is you have to cut out the tumor. And I'm pretty sure I'm staring at the tumor of any type of cancer on 4chan.
I don't like having to completely own a website that I lead, but just like a parent sometimes has to...
If you have to own a website you lead, you wouldn't have to resort to hacking too, by the way. It's called... is it moderator? Yeah. I think that's it, moderator. You would have moderator's privileges and you could just remove people instead of having to hack the website if you were the leader or the owner or the flying monkey poobah.
To discipline a child, so too must I discipline Moot and 4chan. Oh boy, the blogs are blowing up now. Everyone is talking about Dillon the Hacker and how he is completely owned to be.
I'm not talking about how you completely owned B because I'm not sure what that is. So you're wrong, sir. Not everyone's talking about it.
That's just what we do on this channel. We create buzz. We own famous YouTubers and websites. We also start revolution.
So, is this that anonymous group you were talking about, or 4chan that owns famous YouTubers? Because I'm pretty sure you don't know people, own people like, let's see if I can list some of the famous channels I know. There's Smosh, there's Tobuscus, there's PewDiePie, there's Jack's Films, there's iJustine, and not all these people are things that I watch, but they're people that I know of. There's Shane Dawson, there's Sky from Sky Does Minecraft, and there's probably a whole bunch of others that I'm missing, but like I said, some of this I've researched, and some of this I am just going, well, I've never said that I researched it, but yeah, I've done some research on Dillon the Hacker, which is why I watched some of his videos before doing this. That way I knew kind of what I was going up against, and I could prepare some of the comments. Some of this is on the fly. So I don't think you own them, because like I said before, I've never really even heard of 4chan or been on it or anything, and yet I still found these people, so none of your buzz that you own and would have created or anything like that on 4chan, no. It's called YouTube. You find the popular videos on the homepage. So, continuing.
I was even interviewed for an article in the Daily Dot by Fernando Alfonso III. I have linked the article in the description for you to read yourself.
I'm not going to dispute whether or not you were interviewed. It's not my place. But it's cool that you provided facts for something.
And the best part? 4chan can't do a thing about it!
I think that's mostly because 4chan doesn't give a crap. Because you keep referring to 4chan and it as if there's something that can, you know, attack you, and if you own it you wouldn't have to worry about that. Oh wait, you're anonymous. I forgot.
Oh sure, they will cry for a while and wet their diapers, but at the end of the day, they will come to know and fear me as their glorious leader con.
I don't fear you. And you're not exactly very glorious either.
Don't forget who your daddy is, 4chan. I call the shots from here on out. And now the first change I'll be making to 4chan. Now that I'm its undisputed leader, I will rename the website. 4chan will no longer be known as just 4chan. No. From now on, it'll be known as 4chan, starring Dillon the Hacker. And there'll be a giant picture of me on the top of every single board. Moot, I expect these changes to be done by the end of the week. And if I find out you haven't complied to my demands, I won't even ask you, Moot. I will come find you personally and lay down the laws with these, Casey and Anthony. I'm coming for you, Moot. You better be
So you're gonna beat up someone on 4chan? Well, you're not a very good leader, and if you're 4chan's daddy, you're a very abusive daddy.
scared. And all my fans, please tweet this to Moot so he knows what's going on. Twitter.com/Moot.
If you were the leader of 4chan, you wouldn't need people to relay the message for you via Twitter.
This has been Dillon the Hacker, completely owning 4chan. Logging out for now. Have a hackerific day.
Super hackerific expialidocious? I'm sorry. I just had to do that. I had to. Anyways, that's all for this one because I'm 15 minutes into it. And we only got through 2 videos. I need to stop commenting so much. Oh wait, then I wouldn't be voicing my opinion. Anyways, I would still like a video response to this, Dillon the Hacker, if you see this or anything. And these are also questions I would still like answered. And any statements I made are just, like I said, strictly my opinion. You don't have to freak out or anything. But that's up to you. That's all for this one. I'll be posting hopefully the 3rd, and like I said, I will be posting the 3rd video, and it'll hopefully be the last, depending on how long these other videos take to break down. See you guys next time.